welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stephanie. So I've been gone for a while and don't mind my voice. I'm a little sick. I'm a lot of sick. So you guys are probably thinking where this chick been and what's going on and why she looking crazy. I mean, one, it's wash day for my hair. So, and two, I just wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on with me, my hair, everything else. I'm out of breath because oh my god, I hate these gnats. It's winter time. So what you guys a lot don't know is, let me see if I can zoom back. I was pregnant, so that's what's going on with that. So that's why I haven't been recording a lot lately, because it's been a pain. I'm not gonna lie, like being pregnant, this pregnancy has been like really hard. So yeah, I'll go through that whole story about what happened and how I found out. So I'm just gonna do wash my hair and just wash your hair with me, and I'm gonna do some Cantu products for this wash through. This has been my winter staple this year. So I live in the Midwest, so we've been having some funky weather. One moment we're having rain, next moment we're having snow, next moment we're having tornadoes. So it's been a mess, and I've been trying to do things that are very easy for me to sit down, because I have really bad back pains and cramps and everything else. So I've been trying to do things that are just, pretty, easy. So if you saw like one of my styles on Instagram just recently, I'll post a picture. You'll see that I've been doing a lot of my natural hair for a minute now again. Usually I do protective styles, but lately I've been just so, let me just play with my own hair. So that's what I've been doing. So I got my hair pre-pooling right now. So right now I have the African Pride Moisture Miracle Honey Chocolate and Coconut Oil Conditioner in my hair. So I know, let me see if I can get that zoomed in. Like, I know that I said I was going to be using some Cantu products, but to pre-poo, I believe you can use anything you want to make sure that gets done. So pretty much that's what I've been doing. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take the shampoo, the regular shampoo, the regular conditioner, nothing too fancy, and the deep treatment mask. So those are the things I'm going to be using while we're doing this. So pretty much I'm going to rinse that out right now in my sink that's right here. So give me a sec and I'm going to come right back. And then we'll continue to where I left off. And we'll start from the beginning about what's been going on with these last few months. So let's rinse it. So I just rinsed most of it out. So okay, like I said in another video, well, first I'm gonna just say this. I kept it I pre-poo my hair for an hour, because I'm one of those people that likes to just let it sit for a while, do its thing, forget about it, do other things around the house. But I mean, I know people that don't keep it on as long. They just do it enough just to, detangle, and that's fine. So however you want to do it that way. So I am not, I'm looking for my comb, my detangler comb. Gosh darn it. Every time I want to do my hair, somebody touches one of my combs and then it goes missing, and then you hear me complaining. But I'll use my pick because it's in the bathroom and I don't feel like removing stuff. So okay, so back in March I had a distal pancreatotomy done, which is to remove parts of your body that has no, I'm not gonna say body, hold on, which removed I had a cyst on my pancreas that was growing bigger, and they knew that if they didn't take care of it then it had the possibility of turning to full-blown pancreatic cancer. So, and because it runs in my family, and I had a great aunt that died, and the cyst that I have was a female trade. I don't know how they were trying to explain it. I mean, it was one of those that was female traded cyst. So I knew that that was not something I wanted to play with, and being 32, I really didn't want to play with that. So, and I have a 3-year-old, well, at the time my son was 2, and I knew that eventually I wanted, you know, to see my son grow up, so I knew that was not something I wanted to play with. So they told me in February that that was the recommendation, and I told them I agree with the recommendation, and I'm not gonna play with it, fool with it, you know, try to tell them no. I just agreed, and I was like, let's do it. So pretty much 3 weeks later, I had the surgery. There was really no thinking about it. And so with that, it caused a major trauma. Like I said in the other video, I mean, I know some people probably don't watch my makeup videos for me to, that I was explaining that in. So, so it caused a major trauma in my body, I guess you want to say, because they removed my spleen. They removed my spleen with it, and the middle and the tail of my pancreas. They left the head, hoping that that would give me enough power in my body that I wouldn't become a diabetic, but it still didn't save me, so I became a diabetic anyway. And my type of diabetes, after a long time of them trying to figure out which one I have, because I give traits of both, of 1 and 2, and finally they are just calling it 3C. It took for me to get pregnant for them to tell me what 3C was, and they're like, well, that's for people who have what you have in your condition. So that's what happened with that one. And yeah, so mind you, I'm on all these antibiotics, I'm on all these different things because I kept catching infections. Like when I got dismissed from the hospital, I still had a fever, and it was pretty crazy because I did not know what was going on. My blood sugar was super high. My vision was messed up. Like I couldn't see, falling asleep. And literally, when I was in the hospital, they're like, oh, do you have normal high blood sugars? I'm like, no. I normally don't have high blood sugar at all. My sugars are perfect. Even when I was pregnant, everything was perfect. So, oh God, this is a lot to talk, and heavy lately. So, at this time, I decided to step down from my job because I just had so many doctor's appointments, and it was causing me to have a lot of just problems even going to work, because I couldn't see, I couldn't focus, I couldn't do a lot of things just because of how bad my diabetes was uncontrolled. And I had to keep going to the emergency room, and my doctor, who my primary doctor, wasn't trying to have me go to see an endo doctor yet, and it was getting hard to control on my own. And she kept giving me like small doses of insulin. At first she wasn't even trying to put me on insulin, which is crazy, and she kept saying, oh, maybe this is temporary, it's just your body going through a shock. It was not temporary at all. And like I immediately went from normal blood sugars of 90 to 120 to almost like 700 really fast overnight. So so yeah, that's pretty much what happened with that. And it was just, it's just crazy when you know, you're trying to, you know, heal from that. So now I'm just going to take the conditioner. I just did the shampoo twice. So I'm going to take the conditioner now. And yeah. So one thing they tell you is when you lose an organ or even part of it, you go through a depression, which is true. You go through a depression because you feel like, you know, all is lost. You don't know what to do anymore with yourself, and you don't know how to function, how to cope. So I got put on some antidepressants for a little bit that I had to figure out what to do next with myself, and I didn't want to do makeup anymore because I just felt like my skills were slipping because I couldn't see. I didn't want to do anything. My hair got matted. I didn't want to, you know, I just didn't want to do a thing, and my hair was falling out. So, I mean, yeah, it was crazy. And, yeah. So I was just in this total despair about what happened with myself. And, you know, I just didn't know what I wanted to do with myself. So then, in July, I started, my blood sugars started really going haywhack, and my doctors couldn't figure out what was going on, and they were trying their hardest. I only have one scrunchie in this bathroom, and I'm not leaving, and they couldn't figure out what was going on. So I had to go to I went to my express care, emergency care, whatever you want to call it, where it's not really an emergency room. And they were just like, well, we're going to do all these tests. And they're just asking me, like, what birth control are you on and what medication you want. I mean, they were trying to go through every avenue of what was spiking my blood sugar, why I wasn't feeling good. And they finally was like, we're going to do a routine test. Then a nurse came in. She was just like, I've never got to tell somebody this, so I'm really excited. And I'm just like, this ever really excited? She about to tell me I'm dying, isn't she? She really about to tell me, like, girl, you about to fade out. Say, yo, you know, that's what I thought she was going to say to me. And she was like, your test came back positive, you're pregnant. And I'm just like, oh, no. I'm on all this birth control. I can't be pregnant. I even told my doctor a couple weeks ago that, is this birth control safe? I don't want to get pregnant. I just had my prescription filled. I just picked it up from the pharmacy. I cannot be. So then she was like, well, looking at your history and your medication, it looks like they had you on a lot of antibiotics. And sure enough, and then I went to the doctor about a week later thinking, okay, I should only be like maybe a month. And then when she tells me, oh, you're 3 months pregnant, and I'm just like, oh, I've been pregnant for a minute now. And so I was just trying hard to tell my husband, like, hey, babe, you know, we were more pregnant than we thought we were. And he was freaking out because he did not, he was more scared than I was. And every time I'm scared, and I'm, you know, scared that time, he just didn't want nothing happening to me or the baby because, you know, I'm this newly diabetic, you know, person that has this, who's supposed to still get scans on my pancreas and sonograms and stuff on it to make sure I'm in the clear and things aren't functioning right like they should be. And, you know, it's things like that. So, yeah, so that's what was going on with that one. So he just, you know, he's just having a hard time bonding with this pregnancy just because he's so nervous and scared. And the funny thing is, I just got that out of him yesterday. So, you know, that was just our conversation. And, you know, I'm like, you know, 31 weeks pregnant, and we're just now discussing feelings in that way. But men are like that. So, and my son is very, 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 very excited to the point where it's hilarious how excited he is about it. And so yeah, he is, oh God, every time I buy something for the baby, it's baby this and baby that, and he's more excited than everyone in this household. So yeah, oh, it is a girl, so I'm gonna have one of each, no more, because I was like, because of all the doctor appointments I have to do for her, I've been on twice a week appointments, well, not twice a week, every other week appointments, and then it got moved to twice a week, well, once a week to twice a week. So, I'm just going to take a little bit of this stuff. And I didn't keep that conditioner on my hair just because I knew I was gonna put this mask on my hair, and it smells really good. This is one of the few products that I love of how good it smells. And I just use a conditioner just to detangle my hair. And this stuff I always just put on and then just I slide it down. And I know a lot of you guys are wondering, are you still Texlaxing? Well, because of all the trauma my hair has been through, and didn't I always say if your hair goes through a lot of trauma, don't Texlax your hair? And that's pretty much what I've been sticking with. And I haven't Texlaxed my hair. It's gone almost a year. Because I did it right before my surgery. Because I wanted to make sure my hair was going to be easy to maintain. So, my nose is so clogged. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I could do it now that I'm due in February. It's going on almost a year. And my hair is actually to the point where I can do it again. So, I will be putting another one in there. So sometimes it's hard for me to see where the Texlax hair is at in my natural hair. So, I'm trying to find it. So if one of you guys find it, let me know. Like in the back, it's a lot easier for me to see where it's at. Because some pieces are kind of in a different crimpy kind of style. I mean, so if you guys can see this, the back is a little different. So got some straight pieces and then crimp. So yeah, that's where it's easier for me in the back to see it. But yeah, like I said, it's easier for me to maintain Texlax hair versus my full natural. And I know you guys are thinking right now, like, oh my god, it looks pretty good right now. But you guys don't realize my hair has been knotting and doing its own thing and driving me crazy for this year. Almost a year, I should want to say. And I can't wait. So, that's going to be a journey on its own. And I can't wait to get back to what I do. So I'm going to rinse this out after a couple of minutes. I'm going to actually hold this in my hair for about 30 minutes. I'm going to walk around the house, change my clothes, eat, feed the baby. And I'll meet you guys in the room to actually stop and finish talking. So I'll see you guys in a little second. Alright, I'm back. And yeah, everything's just rinsed. I got a burp. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm just so clogged. You guys don't realize how sick I feel. Okay, so I'm going to take the Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner Repair Cream, which you can find this at your, pretty much all this stuff you can find at your local Dollar Tree. I mean, not Dollar Tree, Dollar Store. Your local Walgreens, beauty supply stores, hair stores, you know, anywhere. So there's a pretty, you know, well-known stuff. So, I'm not going to take a lot of it. I'm just going to take about this much of it. And I'm just going to massage it in my hair. And I'm just going to do my go-to winter style. Which, if you, like I said, if you guys are on my Instagram, you will see that I keep it pretty basic in this winter time. I try not to manipulate my hair very much. Just because I don't want to cause more damage to it than it's been through this year. And you know, in the winter time, it's very, very drying, and it's very trying on your hair. So I try to keep it, you know, pretty easygoing, if you want to say it. So, and then I'm also going to take the Daily Oil Moisturizer as well. And this is just another go-to thing I like. I just like to double it up sometimes because my hair gets so dry. And I know, usually I have an oil. And then it's just like, when you can't find it, it happens. And I was like, I'm not going to run out and buy another one just for this. So I'm just like, eventually I'll find it again and I'll have love again. So for now, that's just what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take the Cantu Care for Kids curling cream, and I actually like this because it's this gentle care for textured hair. And this one has shea butter, coconut oil, and honey. And if you guys remember in one of my videos, I was talking about my go-to products. This is still a go-to product for myself. And my son no longer has hair. So I was like, you know what? It worked well on his hair and it works well on my hair. So I was like, why not? You know? So I use it on my hair as well. So, and this is just to define some of my curls. And just so, like I said, I have some popping curls. So, and then I had someone ask me in my family, do you two-strand your hair a lot? Hell no, I don't. You know why? I used to do that all the time, and I got burnt out on it, and I got tired of sitting down to do it. And I might two-strand parts of my hair, but never the whole thing of my head. I'm too lazy for that. And I'm one of those people who, I'm not afraid to admit it. You know, I'm lazy when it comes to my hair sometimes. And I like things that I can get in, get out, not really have to focus a lot on, you know, and sit there and dedicate a lot of time to, because I have a crazy ass 3-year-old and he does not have the best patience in the world. So I don't really have time to dedicate a lot of time to two-strand twist my hair. So, I'm being honest. That's all I can be. So, now I might, you know, like I said, two-strand like some parts in the front, or two-strand like some parts in the back. You know, I might do stuff like that, but never like the whole head of mine. Like I said, I just don't. Like, I wish I had time. Like, that's one of like the things I do miss doing about my hair, was that style. But I don't have time. So, and now I'm going to take some Eco Styler just to put around my edges and whatnot. So, and then, okay, because I'm having a little girl, I have been doing all this research about how to take care of her hair. Even though everyone was like, well, you have a son. It's like the same thing. And I'm just like, parts of me wants to believe that, you know. But because I'm just so nervous, you know, about doing her hair all the time. Well, not all the time, but you know, when I'm supposed to. That I'm just kind of like, what do I do? What am I supposed to do? All that fun stuff. So, if you guys have any recommendations on what should I do, what your go-to things are for your little girl's hair, I will most welcome that in the comments below, because I will take anything. Well, not anything, but you know what I mean. I will take recommendations for that. Look at them waves. Yes. So, my tongue is red. I had a piece of cake. Okay, my job threw me on a baby shower. I've always had this one job of mine that, even though I got rid of my main job, okay, I've always had 2 jobs, right? And one job was kind of thrown on me kind of thing. So it's an interesting job. So I work for the lottery, right? And I can't really say like where exactly, but I work for a lottery agency. And I get to, you know, do the draw process, and that job actually is like one of my favorite jobs I can ever do. But it's only a couple hours a week, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah. So they threw me a baby shower and bought me a cake, knowing I really can't have cake like that. But I most appreciate it because I still get a piece here and there. So I only had like this much cake, and the frosting was divine. Oh, it was divine. So turn my tongue red. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take a hair scrunchie that I pretty much cut it just so I can customize how I want my hair. If you guys hear my nose, it is like so clogged. And I will complain about that until this video is over. Okay. Okay. So, puff. So, and then I'm just going to take my little brush and brush, make it a little neater on the edges. I'm not gonna lie, my hands are tired, my arm is tired. Oh my god, this is like, the struggle is real. But yeah, so I'm just gonna take it. Like with my son, I was like so motivated. My whole time I was pregnant, like I had this unnatural energy. I feels like my energy was just like literally stripped of me. And I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna take my thing and just puff it a little bit, but not too much. Just enough to give it some volume. So yeah, my go-to style in the winter. So I don't really care about my edges laying too flat because my hair in the front is kind of fine, if you want to say. So I really don't put a scarf on the front too much just because of how fine it gets sometimes. So I typically just leave it alone and just let it do what it wants to do because, you know, like I said, that's just how I am. And sometimes I feel like people worry so much about natural hair being so perfect and just so cookie cutter. And it's just like, you don't have to be, you know, just do your hair how you want to do it. So this is your girl Stephanie, and thank you for doing a wash with me, wash and go with me. It's not really wash and go, whatever. So, and thank you guys for sticking with me to these updates. And I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.